2 new students and 2 returning instructors step onto the track this week. There will be some spins and slides as they attempt to overtake that steep learning curve. Do they have what it takes to drift with the All-Stars? Stay tuned. What is drifting? Putting your car into a power slide while maneuvering precisely. Developed over a decade ago in the mountain passes of Japan, it is art at the edge of control. Not many have mastered the art of drifting. Drifting with the All-Stars pairs amateur drivers with professional drivers to teach them advanced racing techniques. The pros come from various disciplines in the racing world. After a crash course in drifting, there will be 3 portions of the track for the students to conquer. The first is the slalom section, where they have to weave through cones without knocking them over. Next is the grip section, where students manage speed and technique to go through twists and turns as quickly as possible. The final portion will be the infamous drift section, where students have to burn rubber and put their cars sideways through each turn. The driver who scores the best time will earn the right to say they've drifted with the All-Stars.
Welcome to Drifting with the All-Stars. I'm Beth Hagendorf, and I'm coming to you from Apple Valley, California, at Grange Motor Circuit. Drifting with the All-Stars has 2 student drivers that will be taught to drift by the Team All-Stars themselves. Let's meet our student drivers. Julius, how are you doing?
How you doing?
You ready to drift?
I'm ready to drift.
Have you ever drifted before?
Never have.
Love your suit.
Thanks.
Meet our race queen, Melissa.
Hi. Melissa, nice to meet you.
Our other race queen, Jennifer.
Hey, Jen, nice to meet you.
And our second student driver, Eric. You ready to meet your mentor?
Ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Julius, are you ready to meet your mentor?
Ready.
Awesome. You excited to see who it is?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, man?
Sir?
What's going on, man?
Julius,
How are you?
this is Danny George.
Ready to learn how to drift?
Ready to learn, man.
Great.
Danny George is the only Formula Drift driver that drives the Mazda Miata and is fully funded by his fan base. Julius will get his first lessons from Danny here after the break.
Drifting with the All-Stars is being brought to you by Grid Autosports. Pre-order Grid Autosport now to get the Black Edition, available June 24th. And by Hurst, America's #1 shifter. And by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. And by Black Widow Tune Performance Exhaust. All tone, no drone.
All right, here we go. We're gonna take it nice and easy here.
Introduction lap. You ready?
Good. Here we go. 5 down. First gear. Try to pull away smooth. Quick shift to second. Try to stay nice and tight on the clips. Smooth transitions. In second gear. Second gear. Fours. Ahead on the gas, wait for all the power to come in. Wait. Right here. Contact section. Try to let the car drive. Slow as. And now we hit the drift section. Little initiation. In. Stay in it. And there we are to the finish line. Same thing, just want to let the car kind of settle up. Try to be smooth.
Ready?
I'm ready, sir.
All right.
Grab second, stay nice and smooth, tight on the cones on the slalom. Very good.
Okay.
To the gas. Braking zone. Got it. There you go. Nice and tight. Get the clutch in. Over on the front. If you can, put the clutch in. Nice snappy clutch kick. There you go. All right, we got that technique. Now we just got to keep dialing it in.
All right. Am I doing better?
Yes. That's the best way, those clutch kicks. Oh, and clutch kick it. Bang! Ah! That was a bottle of Fireball right there.
Yeah.
You could try when we go into that drift section.
Yeah.
Do a little clutch in and pull the e-brake, let it slide.
Okay.
Remember to be nice and smooth through here. Take out a cone. Back on the gas. Accelerate.
I don't know if you're out of wide or not.
They're on the steering time. Clean improvement there. Back on the gas. Staying wide, brake. Got in. There we go. Definitely an improvement coming through here. A lot smoother. The hand motion. Yep, here we go, drift section. E-brake, if you like.
Damn it.
Clutch it. Bang. Ready? Whoa! Try to jazz you up with a little e-brake. I tried to jazz you up with the little e-brake.
Gosh, dang it.
I think you pull up. Hold on. There you go. With those clutch kicks, if you can, is if you just grip it and right where you're at the apex, just bang like a fast
okay.
one.
Okay.
Second gear, turn in, gas and bang. Woo. There you go. Ooh.
It's my road. It's all the road racing's kicking in.
Yeah.
Julius is done with his instruction and he will make his competition lap later. When we get back, Eric will meet his drifting mentor here on Drifting with the All-Stars. Welcome back to Drifting with the All-Stars. Eric, are you ready to meet your drifting mentor?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. You excited to see who it is?
Yeah. Hello. Oh man, Spike Chin from Adams. Hey Eric, how are you? It's very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man.
Spike Chin is the champion of the 2013 Las Vegas Drift, which gave him his 2014 Formula Drift Pro.
Hey Eric, so you ready to take this thing for a spin? Yeah, let's do it. All right, dude, let's go.
Good luck, guys.
We good to go?
We're good to go. On you, man.
Thank you.
This is your instructional, man.
All right. All right, Eric. So we're gonna go off the line right here, and we're gonna go first with the left-hand turn into the slalom. So make sure when you're hitting the slalom to take wide turns, so your rear wheel is not flipping the cones. Okay. Nice and wide. If you can go fast, that's fine, but just be careful not to clip the cones. And then here's the time attack portion. All of the track. And also track width. Okay, up here's with the full power. Hit the apex, come out wide. And then this is gonna be a blind turn. It's a little tricky with the off camber. Stay on the throttle. And when we get out of this left-hand turn, we're gonna be coming into the drift section, all right? And then the inside clip. Inside clip. Stay on throttle. And if you want, it's the best line is to stay out far. And then hit the inside clip, go all the way wide, and slow down before this turn here. And stay strong till the finish. Okay? Yeah. How'd that feel, Eric?
Felt good. Felt pretty fast.
So start out with the left. Make sure you go nice and wide, nice and wide, nice and wide. Perfect. Wide turns. Stay on throttle. Brake hard. Downshift to first. Perfect. Make sure you take all these turns really wide. Wide turns. And use all of the track, Eric. Right. Perfect. Stay on throttle. Slow down a little bit. And then hard on throttle. And then here comes the blind turn. It's a little off camber. There you go. All right. After we make this left-hand turn, it's the drifting section. Clutch kick. Good job, good job. That's what they want. Good job. Oh. Stay on the throttle, good job. Slow down a little bit, understeer, turn up the hill. Wow. You like that, huh?
Yeah, that's neat.
Good job.
That's cool.
That's fantastic driving. Let's see if we can improve on it. Go. Make sure you go slow here. Don't hit any cones.
All right.
Nice and wide. Nice and wide. There you go. Nice and wide. Perfect. No, that's way too close. Way too close. You hit a cone. All right. Perfect brake. It's gonna be real tight. Real tight. Slow down. Nice and wide. Nice and wide all the way out to the side. Come out to the side. Make sure to brake before the turn, because your car can't brake and turn at the same time. Perfect. Come out wide. Here comes the blind uphill. Perfect. Stay in throttle. Okay, here comes the drifting section. Slow down. Okay. All right, let's do it. job. Outside lines. That's fine. Stay in throttle. Slow down. There you go. First gear power through up the hill. All right. That's excellent right.
That's a little bit better or not?
That feels a lot better.
With Eric, he was a little bit nervous at first. He was nervous about the whole event, and he didn't feel confident enough about his driving to kind of, in his mind, put on a proper show for us. What I felt like was that he has natural talent. He didn't have a lot of background experience in terms of time attack or drifting, so it was pretty easy to point him in the right lines and the right proper action to take to make the car drift, and he followed all the directions and did very well. There was a couple of times I do remember him spinning out. That just comes with practice, though, to have faster hands, to counter steer the car, and to catch the car at the appropriate time. That comes with experience and comes with years of driving.
Drifting with the All-Stars has been brought to you by Grid Auto Sports. Pre-order Grid Auto Sport now to get the Black Edition, available June 24th. And by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. And by B&M Racing and Performance, quality performance products that work. And by Borla, the world's most winning exhaust. All right, Julius is ready to go now. He'll begin with the slalom. Nice job as he hits none of the cones in the slalom. Accelerates now into the first turn, beginning the grip section. Good job by Julius, still negotiating the turns correctly around the apex. Does that just fine. Through one of the gates. Now begins the drift section. Let's see how Julius can do with that. A little bit of drift, not as much as we'd like to see. Much better, a little bit more drifting there. Doesn't hit any cones. The final drift as he heads for the finish line, and he loses it. However, regains control very quickly. That could help him on the time.
Julius,
Hey.
nice run. Awesome job, man.
Thanks.
So you did pretty good on those practice runs. You only spun out a couple of times, but in the competition lap, you only had one spin out.
Oh, it's better than what used to be.
So what do you think your time is?
I don't know, it's not that good, but
It's not that bad. 1 minute and 17 seconds.
better than I thought it was gonna be.
All right, let's go.
Now Eric's turn. He'll try and beat 1 minute, 17 seconds and not touch any of the cones. He begins with the slalom. Very close to that cone, but he didn't knock it over. You're on board with Eric Canal. Eric into the grip section. Good job negotiating that turn. Still moving. Now Eric will begin to go into the drift section. Let's see how well he can do with that. Goes through a gate, did not clip a cone. Drifting around pretty well, off into the dirt a little bit, but he did not clip a cone. And he heads for the finish line.
The competition, he followed my directions. Once again, used the whole track. Was very smooth on the throttle. That's what I remember with him driving. And although he missed some of the drifting corners, he did do a very smooth line throughout the whole course.
Welcome back to Drifting with the All-Stars. It's time to find out of our 2 student drivers who won. Well, Julius, your time, you had a clean run. It was about 1 minute and 17 seconds. And Eric, you just finished up. How do you feel?
Feel confident.
Confident, okay. Well, it looked amazing. It was fast, but you failed to drift right there on that last turn, which is actually a 3-second penalty. So with that being said, your time is 1 minute and 16 seconds. Congratulations.
And we were very thankful to come out with a faster time and for the win.
That's it for Drifting with the All-Stars. Don't forget to check in with us next week where we have 2 new student drivers being taught by the All-Stars on how to drift.
Thank you.
Are you gonna keep this?
You're gonna get one of the bills today morning.
Yeah.